Good morning again. What a pleasure it is to be here today to recognize Glen Woodbury. So when I came to NPS, Glen let me know that CHDS was here, and it was an extraordinary new awareness to me about what we at NPS had the privilege of being, and that was a host and an assistance service to CHDS. When you meet Glen, you get a sense of this extraordinary leader who is wise and good. You think about his past, that he was a Washington State emergency manager, and in 2003 came here and was in the first cohort of the master's program for CHDS. Then, after he retired from that Washington State emergency manager, he then came to CHDS. And in 2007, he became the director. And from Glen's time forward, there is an absolute separation about what happened here. And it is he who, through his leadership, his relationships, and his relational leadership style, that brought together this disparate kind of ecosystem and made it networked, made it knit as a group in the tapestry of national resources, and it was an extraordinary journey. So this is a man who is also principled. He also is very compelling. So a number of times, FEMA or the government would have to look at the CHDS program for its value. And as is the case out of DC, and always it was about budget cuts. And what Glen would say is, I invite scrutiny, because scrutiny will then allow me to teach and to have others learn. So he used those experiences about budget cuts in the future and about the prospect of budget cuts to not only teach and compel, but every single time his budget grew. I want some of that, because he had the ability to teach and to take that scrutiny as a gift and a tool to make people know more about what was happening here. And so I really want to thank Glen for his leadership. Now I got to tell you, back in 2023, when he actually officially left us, his staff had a video, a roasting video. And in that video, what they did is that they acceded to Glen's desire to be buried at sea on a Viking ship. So we were worried, because we thought that maybe he saw something about his life closer in to ending than we did. So there was a scurry to figure this out. So we wrote to the California Energy Commission, to the California Coastal Commission, to everybody, and we got the word back that no, that burning Glen Woodbury on a Viking ship off of Monterey Bay would be an environmental violation, and we could not do that. We were trying to think about Glen not, as a glorious hero, and they thought about him as trash and pollution. So there's a commentary, huh? But we are so pleased to be able to recognize Glen today. This is a man worthy of our praise. This is a man worthy of our remembering that he had an impact as a leader. This is a man who was just a decent human being, who never got his feathers ruffled, who never maintained anything, but the quality of wanting to listen, to learn, and to ask questions of us to make us accountable for what was what was needed and what was good and right. So for this, I say that there's no better public servant who is a face for all of us but Glen Woodbury. Glen, please come forward.
For service as set forth in the following. For sustained superior civilian service while serving as director of the Center for Homeland Defense and Security at the Naval Postgraduate School in Monterey, California, from July 2007 to August 2023. Mr. Woodbury is honored for his groundbreaking leadership in Homeland Security education and research, elevating the center to success, including recognition as the premier graduate school in Homeland Security and emergency management by U.S. News and World Report. His creation of the university and agency partnership programs established a nationwide network of academic programs in Homeland Security, providing curriculum resources. The Radiological Emergency Preparedness Executive Education programs equipped government and industry leaders with essential tools for nuclear facility emergency readiness. His commitment to holistic security education and collaborative problem solving is evident through initiatives like the Pacific Region Executive Leaders Program, the Emergence Program, and partnership with the Emergency Management Institute. He expanded the Homeland Security Digital Library, Center for Homeland Defense and Security Education website, and Watermark Alumni Magazine, further demonstrating his dedication to education, preparedness, and national security. By his superior leadership, outstanding professionalism, and dedicated service, Mr. Woodbury reflected great credit upon himself and the United States Naval Service. Signed, Ann E. Rondeau, Vice Admiral, U.S. Navy, retired, President, Naval Postgraduate School.
Until she got to the Viking ship, I wasn't sure who she was talking about, frankly. Thank you so much, Admiral. I so much appreciate this, and I appreciate this incredible experience. I've spent a third of my life with CHDS, which makes me 45. Just kidding. Over 20 years now, I've had some interaction with both MPS and CHDS. And as all of you know, otherwise you wouldn't be here, an incredibly life-changing experience. I mean, you go through our programs and you come out the other side being a different person, thinking differently. And we have a lot of, I guess, products or productions that we do through the library and through some of our research. But the most important thing we do is you. And even more important than that is what you do with what we teach. And what you learn and what you create and the knowledge that you create. I think this is my 17th Apex, and it's always incredibly rewarding listening to the stories of how you're making a difference, sometimes through tragedy and sometimes through incredible opportunities that you create yourselves. It's just an amazing and unique place to be and to be a part of. And I can't thank you enough for being part of my life journey. It's a special place, it really is. The center, the school, Admiral, yourself. I'm just really honored to be here and to be with you. So thank you very much.